I'm Frederick Loren, and I've rented the house on Haunted Hill tonight so that my wife can give a party. A haunted house party. She's so amusing. There'll be food and drink and ghosts, and perhaps even a few murders. You're all invited. If any of you will spend the next 12 hours in this house, I'll give you each $10,000. Or your next of kin in case you don't survive. Ah, but here come our other guests.
You know, for $10,000, even now, I would stay in a haunted house overnight, especially with Vincent Price, who I absolutely love. He's one of my favorite character actors. I love all the movies that I've seen him in, and I always love it when he pairs up with Christopher Lee or Peter Cushing, or all three of them are in a movie together. But House on Haunted Hill is one of Vincent Price's best, and it's like the haunted house movie. It predates The Haunting by a couple of years, so I think this sets the precedent for a lot of haunting movies even today. So the story is about an eccentric millionaire who he decides he's going to invite 5 people over to this house that is apparently haunted, a really big mansion, and he's like, if you stay the night, I will give you each $10,000, which is a shit ton of money back in the 50s. I mean, today even that's a shit ton of money to me. I know in the remake they made it $1 million, but hell, I would do it for $10,000. Still. So, as the night goes on, and the shit starts hitting the fan, creepy stuff starts happening, people start exploring the house, it soon becomes not only a ghost mystery, it becomes a murder mystery because people start to die. And they're trying to figure out what exactly is going on, and if this host is who he says he is, and or maybe something weird is going on with his wife because his wife is there too. It's a classic. It's a great mystery film. It's a lot of fun to watch. Now, people might be tempted to say, well, it's old and it's out of date, and I guess you could be right, but who cares? It's a Vincent Price haunted house movie. Shut up and have fun with it. Don't be like one of those people that nitpick at the special effects or some of the acting, because that's just part of the film's charm. There's some movies where the vintage aspect of it makes it better, and House on Haunted Hill is one of those movies, in my opinion, and I think a lot of people would agree with me. And I think that if you're a fan of horror movies, this is a must-see, especially if you're a fan of Vincent Price. And it's creepy in a lot of ways, actually. I think that, you know, doors closing all by themselves and some sort of shadowy figure coming out of the darkness is effective in a lot of ways. It doesn't have a lot of pizzazz, and it's like I think the scariest moment for me in the film is when there's this long still shot of this shadow and something comes out of it and comes a little bit closer and stops and just stays there for a little while and then goes back in. And it's creepy as hell. House on Haunted Hill is creepy in a lot of ways, and it has a lot of stuff like that. And at the same time, it keeps you invested because there is a mystery after one of the guests dies, because some of these people don't believe in ghosts. So they're like, well, there has to be a murderer, and then some people are like, well, maybe it was the ghost. You know, they find decapitated heads, people get hanged, all sorts of gruesome stuff that is surprising for a 50s, you know, PG horror film. But overall, it's a classic, and it's a must-see, and it's something that I really love to watch every Halloween season, and it's in the public domain, so you can catch it on YouTube or find it in any public domain library, and I would highly recommend downloading it if you get the chance, or even buying it. And I would say I think the black and white version is the best version. I mean, it's the original version. I think colorizing it takes away some of the magic and some of the suspense and the creepiness or the vintageness, if you will, of the film. So House on Haunted Hill, the original. Have you seen it? What did you think of it? What's your favorite Vincent Price flick? Comment below, let me know. Hope your Halloween season is going very well. And speaking of Halloween, my 2 new books, Phantom Lock Mysteria and City of the Half Angel, will be available on paperback and ebook this Halloween. If you want to get catch up on either of those series, both those series are available on ebook and paperback. All the links are listed below. Thanks always for watching.